Good morning and welcome back, everyone. It is a lovely, beautiful Thursday here in Kyoto, Japan, and I had time, so that means it's time to record. Last time, we finished an invasion here. We got our second block kind of going here. We've got it slightly populated. And we got our brick production online. Not a ton, but a little bit, just to supplement our income. But we also hit a landslide. So right now we actually have no money coming in. And we're also negative pop, but we have available capacity of 262, so we'll be positive again soon. That being said, though, I do want to fill in this block a little bit more, I think. I think it would be good for the plebs. We could get a few more people in here, so I'm going to go ahead and get my school and theater, so these guys can level up to small casa. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get a few more houses here. Just like so. Now, last time we set up our dock, but we have nothing to trade here yet. In fact, if we go ahead and look at our trade routes, all we have, let's sort this properly here, by route cost here. Always sort by route cost, just makes it easier. We don't have any trade routes open yet, and what we're going to be probably selling first is pottery. Pottery can be sold to both Lixus and Corrales here. So it could be a nice thing to get going. We could also do weapons, but we don't really have that much iron right now. And I don't really want to start importing it. Let's see. The cost of iron is 70 for us. Weapons sell for 250. So actually, I'm sorry, weapons sell for 180. That's still 110 profit right there, which is pretty dang good. It's slightly better than pottery, but not much. But pottery, we don't have to import anything. So pottery is kind of the easier sell. Furniture is also a thing that we could do. Although we can only sell it to Lixus and that's it. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do pottery. I think that's the play. And the only question is, where do I want to get pottery set up? And I already answered this question because I did it last time and I put it down here. The Fool! The Fool! You can tell it's been a bit too long since I had a good go at this. So we've already set up our pottery here. I think we got our, we got our cart depot going. So this should be taking our freshly made pottery up towards the docks there. And then we'll wait until we have a little bit of a stock, and then we'll open the trade route so the first ship has something to buy. I think that's the good play. Now, an interesting thing here too is we're getting more iron per month than we're making with 4 weapons factories. We're just getting, I think, 2 per month. I think what we might want to do is add another weapons factory here. And make it so we're kind of iron maxing. Iron maxing. You know, a buddy of mine in the stream has been using the term jester maxing recently, and I think it's just the funniest dang thing I've heard. I don't know why the word jester maxing is just cracking me up like it does, but it gets me every damn time. Let me know if you're jester maxing in the chat. But anyway, or in the comments. I'm not on Twitch, I'm on YouTube. Jesus, get it together. Let's get another weapons workshop. Can I fit one here? I can put one here. That's fine. And let's start thinking about how we want to do this. So we're getting all of our weapons to these barracks right now, so we're actually not storing anything, and that's because we're building up this legionary group. That's all well and good. But I kind of want to, you know what I kind of want to do first? I kind of want to get some towers up and running. Yeah, I think towers could be a good thing to get here. Let's get some towers here. Getting requested for clay. Just for some extra support here for our troops. And then over here... let's get a series of walls. Maybe right... I don't want to get it too close because of the desirability. Shouldn't be an issue, though. Let's do 8 here, and then maybe... some right there. Like so. I probably shouldn't be doing this now because we're negative pop, but it's okay. It's fine. We'll set that up. Let's get a couple more houses here since we're doing this. Should be fine. What are we at? Room for... Okay, we're at room for basically 500 here, so... we'll have plenty of plebs coming in. And we have our first pottery coming in, so let's also... open up Lixus here. So we'll press that buy button, and then we'll also hit pottery and set that to exporting. So we'll do that, and then once we have like a stock of weapons here, we'll start shipping the weapons up here and selling those too. Because right now, we're getting this iron for free, and I just realized this is a furniture workshop. If you noticed that and you were screaming at me, I hope before you typed a comment, you gave me a chance to fix this. How shameful. How shameful am I? Disgusting. Okay, we're going to pretend that never happened. We'll set that to square formation. Let's get a... maybe a statue in here to make this look nice and pretty, just like me. There we go. And this should be getting up in no time. Perfect. Okay. Good. First ship came in. I kind of want to get a second cart depot, to be honest. You know what we should do? We should start filling out this, this nonsense here. And by this nonsense, I mean the fact that I don't have a lot of pottery workshops here is just unforgivable. So let's do that. Can't fit one there because there's a tree, so let's get rid of you. There we go. Okay, so 3 more. That puts us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's... we'll still be a little bit overproducing on pottery, but that's fine. That is fine. We eventually might want to get a second cart depot for this pottery, but for now it's okay. I think we'll be fine. We're not stocking enough to warrant it at this moment. Okay. What else can we do? What else can we do? Increased trading for bricks. It's not coffee this time. I've got cup of soup here. It's a potage. Still nice and hot. Increased trading of bricks to Emporie, which is this guy. 40 bricks now. It's a lot of bricks. It's a lot of bricks, so let's increase our brick production, as it were. But where do we want to increase this production? Going down this way might be the obvious choice. Let's extend our highways a bit. Like so. Yeah, we've got a lot of clay just sitting around, don't we? Let's also get maybe a highway network here to help this out. Just to speed this along. They're actually not buying clay here, are they? Oh, now they are. Okay. We're in June. Let's let these guys buy up, and then let's see what we're at here. Come on, you. It's a lot of clay disappearing. Okay. 29 of 60, 35 of 90. We can still sell a ridiculous amount of clay. 28 of 80 on sand, 30 of 90 on the other one, and then bricks is pretty low. So let's go for bricks. Next, I kind of want to do... Let's do one here to start out. The problem is this is getting further and further from... Though, no, they can go down this way. Look at that. They're using the highway here to deliver here pretty quickly. That's pretty interesting. Okay. Okay. That being said, though, I kind of want to get bricks set up somewhere else. We could do bricks here. We can get clay, sand, and bricks here because there's a water source. That's a big possibility. And then we can ship it up. That way we're not kind of overcrowding on this area. I don't hate that idea. We might go with that. How are we on plebs? Room for 367, okay. I think... Because another thing I'm going to want to do here is furniture. I think furniture here is going to be working out pretty well. Ooh, gods are angry at me. We have some angry gods here. And because I am lazy, I'm going to set up a block here. Like so. Get a roadblock here. Get a series of temples. I don't want to block that off, so let's just put this here. Why not? And then we'll just got our Engine Prefecture here. Okay. That should hold off the wrath of the gods for now, hopefully. Hopefully. The Emperor is requesting 500 denarii. He must be in dire straits if he's only requesting 500, but it's alright. Well, it's the Senate. 65 BC. We're approaching the Gallic war times. The best of times in Roman history, for sure. We're nearing also Caesar's propraetorship of Spain. Which is kind of the era of Julius Caesar we know the least about. If you're interested in that. Suetonius talks a little bit about it, but it's very brief. Essentially, he just was at war with 2 Spanish tribes that he defeated. He handled the administrative work very well, where he like mediated a few disagreements between debtors and creditors and things like that, and he came to a kind of a sensible agreement for everyone. And then he got proclaimed as Imperator by his troops, and he went back to Rome for a triumph, which he didn't get because he ran for consul instead. But really, that year in Spain is kind of a question mark for our knowledge of Julius Caesar. We know a little, but not as much as we would like to. There you go. There's my Caesar tie-in for all of you. Okay, we can do that. Let me know if you guys want to know more Julius Caesar facts as I play the game. I'm always happy to share Caesar knowledge here. Divus Julius. A king among men. For sure. Let's get our bricks. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe like that. And then we can do our NG and our prefecture. Do we have a spot for you? Yeah, we can go right there, that's fine. And then we'll grab a warehouse right here, and we will allow bricks. This also allows Caesar to steal from this. And then we'll get a... We can unpause this. We'll get a cart depot. And we'll take from 8 to 1. I think this will be enough bricks for us to constantly have this pretty full. As long as we're always selling something, we're doing a good job. That's how I think about it. Always be selling. Always be selling. That's what you want. We are negative 215 plebs now, though. So that is not good. Not good at all. Let's get... Let's get some desirability buildings here. Let's go ahead and grab a Lorarium right there. Grab some Loraria right there. Get you here. You there, okay. That should help out a little bit. I did design this block kind of funky. It's kind of funky, but it should still work out. Especially once we get, plazas, we should be A-okay for any kind of desirability issues. Our pottery's looking pretty good. So we actually have a store of pottery here, which is nice to see, although we don't have an ox ready to deliver more. That's the only negative. So we're going to sell this out, and then this is going to be empty.
Another successful voyage.
So not doing as well as I would like, but it's on the way to being good. We're in February. We missed the end of the year check. I'm not happy about that, but it's okay. We did spend a lot of money on our economy, so it went down quite a bit, but we should have our money going back up. And then I think what we want to do next is we want to figure out water. Oof, that doesn't fit. That doesn't fit. Okay. Excuse me. We'll probably get another reservoir up here-ish. We dragged this one too far down, I think, but because we're gonna get another block in this area anyway, the reservoir we build for this new block will probably affect this, so we'll be okay. In theory, possibly, perhaps. Don't ask me questions. I just play the game and figure it out along the way, somehow. Okay, we're starting to get a collection of weapons in here, which is good. This should be full of weapons. Yeah, it's got 4 weapons in here. The barracks can only hold a maximum of 4 weapons. I don't know why that is, to be honest, but it is what it is. So that means what we're going to do is we're going to grab a cart depot here as well. And we're going to start sending weapons from 5 to 6. I don't know why I'm... Oh, wait. It's because I was going to import that. That's why. Weapons are here. How dare you? How rude. As I'm working on logistics. Was this really 5? Oh, no. I guess it was 5 to 6. Okay. Alright, the invaders are over here. I doubt we're going to get here in time to help this out, but we'll send them over anyway. Well, that was underwhelming. But that's fine. I imagine we're going to get calls from for help from other cities soon. Now, I know you're gonna... Come on. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Let's get this as well. And let's let it kind of go a moment here so we can get our plebs positive again. Because we are taking a bit of a hit to our economy here. Excuse me, that might be loud in the mic. I hope not. Alright. Potage finished. We're multitasking in here. Marble prices. Governor, current marble prices are outrageous. In order to begin any sizable construction projects, better prices will be needed for these crucial imports. Perhaps if you were to obtain special favor with the Senate, they could pass an edict to curb these unreasonable prices. Achieve 90 favor to reduce the price of marble and stone. So our favor is 58 right now. We could start bribing our way to the top. In fact, I think that might be a good idea. Because we're at that point where construction projects are going to be kind of front and center on the mind here. I think I'm really going to want a caravanserai very soon. And even a lighthouse might be alright to get here. A local uprising. Well, well, well. These guys going here. Okay. Let's get another... Actually, do I want another legionary for it? I kinda do. I kinda do, so I'll get that. We have weapons up here now. I don't think I turned them on for sales here. We have a... Yes, we have a ox waiting for delivery here. Maybe we should turn that on. Because we can only sell 20 per year. Oh yeah, let's do this. Let's turn that on. And we'll sell a bunch of those right away. I mean, really, because the dockers take 12 per trip. That's only 2 trips. And then we've maxed out per year. So that actually should work out with the amount of iron we're getting naturally. Just fine. In theory. Perhaps. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know why I'm gonna get a single tower here. Let's just not. Let us excuse ourselves from that idea. Okay. Minus 57 plebs. Room for 219. We're getting there slowly but surely. Let's go ahead and maybe get this area ready for population here. I know we don't have the reservoir yet, but oh, no you don't. We can get it right now. Lovely, that's just barely in range. But that'll work out just fine. Okay. And I think... Excuse me. Oh, I thought I had a sneeze there. I think... we should start bribing Caesar. I want to get this 90 favor as quickly as possible, so let's send him some cheetahs and giraffes. That'll get us up to 66 here. And we just want to make sure we're sending him a bribe every year. and then fulfilling all his requests in a timely manner. I think that's the best way to go about this, for sure. Alright, you guys are filling out pretty nicely here. And do I want to get this going? I kind of do. I kind of do. Now, why did I do this? There's nothing inherently wrong with what I did, because we can still fit something here and it's totally fine, but it's just uncomfortable, you know? Let's go ahead and just go along this way, I suppose. Let's get a barber. Could do a barber here, I guess, and a doctor here. Just make use of the 1x1 area that we're gonna have. And then let's get a bathhouse as well. Did I get a bathhouse over here? I don't think I did. I did not. Shame on me. We have unwashed plebs in the city. It's disgusting. It's sickening. Get them out of here. Minus 61. Let's get you guys like that. We'll do a little bit of desirability here. I've been pretty lazy with the desirability stuff. I've just been getting medium statues. I used to be all about the pawns, but for some reason I've just switched to medium statues, which I'm not happy about this. I don't care if something's meta. I would rather just make my blocks look pretty. And that's how it should be done. Everything you do should be about maximizing aesthetic value in this game. Which is why super hard maps are kind of annoying for me to play. It's because I just don't care about maximizing efficiency if it's ugly. If it's ugly and efficient, then it's, you know, it's not worth doing. Beauty in and of itself is valuable. Okay, we've got our first request for a small force here. So let's go over to our legions, and let's select... I'm going to select 2 legionaries and a javelin for Empire duty, so that's going to be 3. Let's go ahead and send the request. And let's get a javelin group right here. It'll bring us up to 6 forts. 3 javelins, 3 legionaries. And let's also get a market here. Nice, that's going out the way I want it to. And are you set to take this? You are not, so let's do that. This is going to put a bit of strain on this granary here, so we should probably add another wheat farm here. And we might want to start farming in other places as well. We do have vegetables here, but this is purely for the supply post, and I'm fine with that. The next place we would probably want to start farming is here. It's kind of, we've got the central area, which is pretty good. I think that would be the next logical place to go. By the way, our money's looking pretty alright, so let's continue getting highways. Like so. Just speed that up a little bit. Because even without the caravanserai, if we can speed up the way our merchants come in and out, we'll just be selling a ton more. And this is looking pretty good. Like, we've got a good stock of stuff here. Our sea trade, not so much. Our sea trade's looking a little bit light, but we'll work on that. So we really need to just keep our eye on this. Right now, we've got 784 wheat in the market. We only have a few houses here, so it's not a big deal yet. I think it's just fine, actually, to have what we have. But it's okay. Governor. The governor of city of Toledo has sent us some surplus construction materials as thanks for our efforts to help protect his city. Due to the market citation, we should use them wisely. 8 marble and 16 stone will be added to any warehouse that accepts next month. Okay, 8 marble and 16 stone. So let's prepare for that. 8 marble, 16 stone. And I want to get a caravanserai. So I kind of want to get that stuff like right here. So let's do right here, 8, or marble 16. Sorry, stone 16, marble 8. It's totally fine. I'm going to turn stone off here for now. And I think that should be good. That'll help us get some projects started for sure. We are enemies distant. And our pleb situation is starting to work itself out. We're at 287, room for 287. It's going to increase slightly here. Let's get a few more houses. We're finally positive. And we have a lot of money. So we're at the point where I kind of want to start importing iron and developing more weapons. Kind of. But I don't have to. I could also open up Corrales and just double down on pottery. That's perfectly acceptable. And Corrales will also buy bricks, which is cool. Interesting predicament. I think pottery is what I'd rather do, because we're already getting some here. But we can do better. We can get more. Let's clear some of this stuff up. And let's grab some clay and get ready for pottery. 2, 3, 4. Let's go all the way up here. That should be fine. Get you guys right like that. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna do 6 for now. Means I've got extra clay, but that's okay. Extra clay, but that's okay. All right, we're rhyming. We are going to have angry gods here in a second, and we're still not building up any kind of oracles or any structures. Although we could get oracles here now. But I'm going to do one more spattering of small temples here. 4, 5, like so. Okay. There we go. And money is continuing to rise. You love to see it. We're feeling good. What are we at for favor? 69 favor. We want to be at 90. How long has it been since we sent a bribe to Caesar? It's been 14 months, so we're late. Let's go ahead and send some sapphires. I don't know why this square is on the screen, but that's fine. That gets us to 79 favor. Just need 11 more to get to where we need to be. Okay, we've got plenty here. How are you doing? 680 with more coming. There's always more coming. Let's go ahead and get this area cleared. And ready for wheat. There's two reasons. One is, of course, I would like to have just a little bit more here, but also I'm going to be getting a block in this area right here, right? And instead of taking from here, I'd rather take from wheat that's coming right here. I think that would just be better overall. So that means... let's go ahead and do wheat. He asks for bricks. Okay. Four, 5. Get out of here, Bush. Okay. We don't need to do too much here, just a little bit. Just like that. Let's get the engineer. Let's get the prefecture going here. We'll be accepting wheat, and there we go. Okay. And I think we're on a good track here. Favor should be hitting our 90 for the whatchamacallit soonish. Soon-ish is the key word by next year in game time. Which means we'll have cheaper stone, cheaper marble, and we can just absolutely start spamming out construction projects. Really, right now, our biggest worry is just making sure we're defending the other cities who are asking for help, and we're getting the kind of high-level economic assets online. So the wine, the oil, the extra pottery here, things like that. Landslides are still kind of an economic killer for us here, although not as much now that we're selling weapons and pottery here. We can survive through landslide times, and it's not a big deal, but it is a significant hit. But I think we've kind of cleared the way into a good mid-game and an early late game where we can get our production online, or our construction online, I guess I should say. And then we can get this block fully up, this block started, and maybe even a block over here, and then we can think about our patricians. Usually I just go for one patrician block on this map, but there's no reason you can't get more patricians here if you wanted to. You can do a regular block here too. And just do like maybe a high level block here, or like a 2x2 patrician block here, and then like a 3x3 here. This is a bit narrow on space, but it's not too bad. And it's got plenty of farmland around it, so you can just feed food into it from down here, so it should be okay. But yeah, let's go ahead and save. And we'll call it for now. We made some good progress today. I'm happy with that. Next time, we'll, like I said, work on finishing up our favor so we can start building projects, expand our economy out more, and then try to just take up the other space on the map so we can really get our economy into the 6 figures without any issues. So everyone, thank you for joining me today. Leave a like, a comment if you liked it. Let me know if you want to see more, and I will be back with the next one as soon as I can. Take care.